talk about comparatives and superlatives by Tegan is me. First, we're gonna talk about comparatives. Comparatives are used to show the difference between two objects. For example, we have two cats here. The gray cat is cooler than the white cat. We compare two cats here. Here's 4 basic rules to use comparatives. Rule number 1, if an adjective has one syllable, we add ending ER to the adjective. For example, the black dog is smaller than the yellow dog, and the girl is taller than the boy. Okay, rule number 2, if a one syllable ends with a consonant and a vowel, then a consonant, you must double the last consonant and then add ER. We have a few examples here. The polar bear is bigger than the penguin, and the Shiba is fatter than any other. Rule number 3, if an adjective with a Y, remove the Y and add IER. Example number 1, we have two cats here again, and we can see that the cat on the right is happier than the cat on the left. Example number 2, the dog on the left is lazier than the dog on the right. Rule number 4, if an adjective has 2 syllables or more without a Y, then add the word more before the adjective. If the adjective ends with a Y, you will only add the word more if it has 3 syllables or more. For example, friendship is more important than fame. And a few exceptions: good will be better than, bad will be worse than, and far will be farther than. Remember, when using a comparative, you must always follow it with the word than. For example, pretty would be prettier than, wealthy would be wealthier than, and old would be older than. Now we're going to talk about superlatives. What is superlatives? Superlatives are used to show the difference between more than 2 objects. For example, we have 3 dogs here. The dog in the middle is the biggest. And 4 basic rules we need to remember when using the superlatives. Rule number 1, if an adjective has 1 syllable, we add the ending EST to the adjective. We had an ant. Ant is the smallest insect. Rule number 2, if a 1-syllable adjective ends with a consonant, a vowel, then a consonant, you must double the last consonant and add EST. For example, math is my biggest problem. Now we continue to the rule number 3. If an adjective ends with a Y, remove the Y and add IEST. For example, the elephant is the heaviest animal. Rule number 4. If the adjective has 2 syllables or more without a Y, then add the word most before the word. If the adjective ends with a Y, you will only add the word most if it has 3 syllables or more. For example, the Astera cat is the most expensive cat. And a few exceptions: good would be the best, bad would be the worst, and far would be the farthest. Please remember, when using a superlative, you must always precede it with the word the. Here are a few examples. Dogs are the cutest. Spinach is the healthiest vegetable. And it's the end of the lesson. Thank you for listening.